Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, I will show you how you can earn up to 12% APY on your ETH using the crvSTETH Yearn Vault. So I'll start by breaking down exactly what's going on with your ETH and where this 12% APY comes from. So the first step is you should have your ETH in your wallet. You can use Metamask Wallet or any other wallet, and you want to stake that ETH onto Lido. So Lido is a protocol that allows you to stake your ETH on Ethereum 2.0, but with two additional benefits. The first benefit is that you don't need to have 32 ETH in your wallet in order to stake. And the second benefit is that the ETH that you stake on Lido is liquid. You basically receive an equivalent amount of stETH token, which is a token whose price is continuously pegged to the price of ETH, right? So this allows you to basically withdraw your ETH that you stake on Lido whenever you want by simply swapping the stETH token with ETH, or you can choose to take that stETH token and apply it into other DeFi protocols. So this process, by staking your ETH on Lido, will generate you approximately 6% APY on your ETH at this current time. Right, so if you go on the Lido website, you will see that you get 5.9% APR at this point in time. So if you're happy earning 6% APY on your ETH and you don't want to be taking additional risk, I would highly recommend using Lido just to stake your ETH. As you can see, Lido holds about 71% market share of all ETH being staked on ETH 2.0. So it's clearly a very popular option among people. So what happens next is that the stETH that you receive from Lido is then being deposited into Curve's liquidity pool. Right? So this is an extremely important process because this is what allows users to swap between stETH and ETH. Right? If we take a look at Curve's website, and we find the ETH stETH liquidity pool, we see that there's currently 332,000 ETH and about 350,000 stETH that are already deposited into this pool, right? So users can swap between the two tokens basically instantly without the need for a counterparty to match their trade. So more specifically, Curve is selling half of your stETH into ETH and depositing 50% of each token into Curve's liquidity pool. And as a result, you're going to receive an equivalent amount of crvSTETH token, which you can then use to withdraw your initial investment. And since you're providing a service, Curve will reward you in two ways, right? So first, you'll get a 3.5% APY denominated in ETH, which is the trading fee that all the users pay when they swap between the two tokens. And so that total fee that they pay is then being distributed amongst all the liquidity providers, right? So in addition to that, Curve will also reward you 1% in their native token, Curve, and also 7% in Lido. And these rewards are on top of the 6% APY that you get by depositing your ETH onto Lido. But now that 6% APY is not on the whole investment, it's only on 50% of that investment because Curve sold half of that stETH. So I can show you exactly where you can see these informations. So if you go on Curve and then you go back to the liquidity pools and you can find the ETH stETH liquidity pool, you see that currently the APY in ETH is 3.13%. As of writing the script, it was 3.5. Now it's 3.13. In Curve, it's 1.24%, and in Lido is about 6%. If you're happy just depositing your ETH and stETH onto Curve, what you can do is you can just press in this pool, go and deposit, and actually you don't even need to go through the first step of staking your ETH on Lido, because Curve allows you to take any of the two assets of your choice and it will basically convert the asset into a 50-50 proportion for you, right? So at this point in time, you could just take your ETH and deposit your ETH into this Curve liquidity pool straight away right here, right? And then deposit and stake in Gauge. And it's actually favorable right now if you deposit ETH, because by depositing the asset that has a lower balance in the pool, you get a little bonus, which is nice. So finally, the crvSTETH token that you get from Curve is then being deposited into a Yearn Vault, right? So what the Yearn Vault does is that it takes those rewards in Curve and Lido and it sells them and converts them back into ETH. So this will obviously boost your APY in ETH, right? So this is beneficial if you're bullish on ETH and maybe you're not so bullish on Curve and Lido, right? So you want to be holding on to as much ETH as possible. And there's also this feature called Curve Boost, which can basically boost the APY on your Curve rewards up to 2.5 times, depending on how much Curve token you have locked into the Curve protocol. And Yearn just so happened to have a lot of those tokens locked into Curve protocol. So as a result, you will get a higher APY in ETH in the end, right? And this is obviously on top of the fee that Yearn takes on your yield. So it comes down to about 8.6% APY on your ETH. And once again, this is on top of the 6% on 50% of your staked ETH that comes from staking your ETH on Lido. So by depositing your ETH into Yearn, you get about 8.6% yield in ETH, and then a 6% on 50% of your stETH, which is 3% on your stETH, which adds up to being about 11.6% APY on your ETH. So let me show you exactly where you can find all these information on Yearn Finance, right? So once you go on the website, you can scroll down and find crvSTETH, and then you see the yield is 8.62% net APY. So now that you understand what exactly your ETH is doing and where the 12% APY comes from, I'm going to show you how you can go from the first step, just holding ETH, and directly depositing that ETH onto Yearn, which not only saves you time, but also saves you a lot of money by reducing the amount of transaction, which reduces in turn the amount of gas fees you pay. So you want to head over to Zapper.fi. You want to connect your wallet. And then you want to go into the pool tab. And in the pool tab, you want to search Yearn. You will see the crvSTETH Yearn Vault, right? Make sure it's the V2. And then you can deposit any amount of ETH you want directly into the vault. And then after that, you'll pay gas fees twice, right? The first time for the approval, if it's the first time, and the second time, which is the deposit, right? The second transaction will be a bit more expensive. Currently at the price of 18-19 Gwei, it'll cost more or less, $100. But make sure you do your own research, and make sure you also do your own math, so that you're depositing enough ETH to make your money back. So one of the things you can do to check if the DeFi protocol you're using is relatively safe is you can head over to DeFi Pulse, and let's say we want to check for Yearn. So you can go into Yearn. What you can do is you can check the audits, right? So Yearn is definitely being audited quite a lot. Then you can even go on DeFi Safety and type in Yearn. You can see that the Yearn V2 Finance has a pretty good score. So that's it for today's video on how you can earn up to 12% APY on your ETH by depositing it into the crvSTETH Yearn Vault. So if you found the video helpful, feel free to like it, share it, and let me know if there's any questions in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video.